we've done a lot of work and we're in and it's starting to look like a real house. I'm going to actually show you around the garden because I think there's quite a lot of progress since the mud that I showed you in the last video. And the husband is busy building our special urbanite wall at the moment. Now it's very windy, so I probably won't talk, or if I do, you probably won't be able to hear it. So I'll just show you the video, and then when we come inside, I'll do a bit of a tour inside, and obviously the audio will be better then. So that's our fig tree. We've had it topped. Well, I did the chopping the other day. Husband building the wall. This is the wall. So it's looking quite fab. Oh, I think I might have a bit of shelter here. So we're just a few courses, I'm using the royal we obviously, we're just a few courses up, and you can see I think we've probably got maybe another 4 courses. We'll bring it up to the ground level that you can see there. He's doing a great job, it's looking beautiful. Really hard work, I understand. So he's doing basically 1 layer a day at the moment. Oh, wheelbarrow. Going to get more urbanite from the urbanite store, the special urbanite store on the old carport. So those in the tubs we've got, those are potatoes that I've put in, and 1 tub of carrots. And up on the top, that's bed 2. It will, because there will be 4 of them, but we've just got bed 2 in action at the moment. That's got tomatoes and basil, and then we've got the asparagus in at the back against the fence, and then those 2 trees there are espaliered, 1 espaliered apple and 1 pear, and the same will be down here. I use my finger, you see, just along here. There will be another espaliered apple and pear coming down there. And then over here in the orchard, we've started to put in the trees now. So, and the grape we put in, but I'm actually making it into a pumpkin patch at the moment just to cover the ground. So we've got pumpkins and melons in there. We've got strawberries over there in the grow pod. The trees, that's an apple. I'll do it again, that's an apple, a double grafted apple. That's an almond. That's a lemon tree. And then obviously, and in there, that big one at the back, that's avocados. We've got 4 avocados in there, but they need lots of protection when they're young, so that's why they're all wrapped up, and I often forget they exist. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. We've got a bit around the corner which I'll show you, but we're going to the wind again, so it might be quite noisy. We've got some flowers going and some mint. So down here, very windy here, this is a citrus grove. Then we've got veg up there, and a plum, and rhubarb, and courgette, silver beet, more tomatoes. Oh, more rocks coming down, more raw materials. Golly, it's windy today. Very, very windy. And of course the the thing that I forgot to mention is the pergola. Ooh. Back into the shade, where wind shadow, is the pergola. Of course, we've got a pergola now, which will have wires on it. It still needs fixing up some of the painting, but the painting patches need to be done. But it will basically have that grape there. It's got a lot of work to do. It's got to go all the way up and then cover the top. So we'll put some wires on, and there's another one at the other end too. So I'll show you, I'll go back to the beginning, you'll be able to see it from the front. Still working with our carpet paths. They're still in progress obviously. But we need the wall before we can do the hard landscaping. So you see the pergola now. Oh, more rocks coming through. Oh, Oh, careful. Terrifies me, all that. It's also just occurred to me that if I use the macro lens for the garden, you'll be able to see more detail there too. So I'll do a little bit of footage with the macro lens and then come straight into the house. So, hope that awful window stop. So this is the conservatory. Oh yes, it's a Christmas as well. So we've got a Christmas wreath up. So this is the conservatory. See into my sewing room there, which is starting to come together, which is very exciting. Then to our front door. And the kitchen now is looking like a real kitchen. And we've still got boxes on the floor, but it's definitely coming together. That's my sewing table in the middle. We still need to find a dining room table, and that'll go in the sewing room. So, and our big blackboard sliding barn door is up. And there's the French doors. Oh, I'll show you. Sorry to spin you around. I'll show you in my sewing room. We've still got some pictures to put up. Well, quite a few pictures to put up. So my sewing room, oh look, it's exciting, starting to come together. That's where my cutting table would go. That's a project I've just got on the go at the minute. Got my machines out, and I'll do a proper sewing room tour when I get everything sorted, but I just managed to get a little bit organised, and I'm very proud of my folding up there. That's my bit of a stash there, and all my bits and pieces down there. So it's bijou, but perfectly formed, and it all fits. I need to try and get a new chair because I can't, it's a bit difficult to swivel on that one. Because the idea is when the ironing board, which is in here, so when the ironing board is down and I sit at my desk there, I'll be able to twizzle round, iron, twizzle round back and sew, and stand up and cut. And then my blocks here, I'm going to put a rail up high up here, and then I'll hang my blocks from there. So it's all got to fit in very tidily, very tight. So the kitchen's looking sharp. The pantry is still an absolute mess. Over Christmas it was just full to bursting of stuff that wouldn't fit anywhere else. So it's still a mess. There's lots of stuff in here and things on the floor, but yeah, I need to build shelves. Basically, I need to build shelves all the way along here and behind the door to put all the pantry stuff on, and then get some of the rubbish off the floor. But at the moment, it is what it is. Christmas tree up. We're still missing a few light shades and things, but hey, got the odd picture up now, which is quite nice. And we have ordered a lounge suite, but it's not going to be delivered until I think beginning of February. So then this might start to look a little bit more like a living room. But yeah, it works and it's quite cozy. We have our lights on. It's all very nice. And the stereo, I need to build shelves and everything all up there as well. Still more boxes, but we're getting there. Master bedroom. we're in here now. I've got a bit of fabric hanging at the window, not actually a curtain, but again, that's a job on the to-do list. And we have the doors. Oh, did we have the doors last time? Perhaps we didn't. Oh, I'm going to back up and show you the doors. I'm very excited about the doors. They're very nice doors. So we have these really big doors, and they are very big. They're, I don't know, what would it be? 8 foot tall? I don't know, it's a guess. But yeah, nice big double doors going into the master. And then we have a smaller version glazed there. Oh, look, there's me. Look, my overalls have taken a bit of damage over the work. I'd actually be interested to see what they looked like at the beginning, when I first bought them for the project. There's going to be shelves and things and cupboarding up there. And then this is our walk-in wardrobe, which again is a mess. It needs a bit more organisation and sorting. This is our ensuite, which I'm really pleased with. Everything is desperately filthy at the moment because it's all been Christmas. So don't look at how neat and clean it is. This is probably not the best way to do a video. You're supposed to get all prepared first, I'm sure. But anyway, I just grabbed the camera because the wall was being built. Now the guest bedroom is a mess. It is just basically the official dumping ground for everything. So as you see, we went into the sales at Christmas and we bought a whole load of bedding for the new room and for our room and everything. So we're all bedded up now, but it was really good value. So the bed will be dropping down from this wall here when we do it. And actually we've got a guest coming, so it's urgent. All hands to the pump. I'm going to have to sort the bed out. And the husband's very excited because you might have seen the beanbag. This is his very happy place. And ta-da! The most enormous, ugly screen ever. But he's very happy with it, so it's vast. But I'm going to put pictures all the way around it to try and sort of camouflage the big black ugliness that it is. But anyway, with pictures around it, it'll just be more like a piece of modern art, I reckon. Anyway, and then I've got to get that picture on the wall too. So lots to do. And then I don't think the guest bathroom has changed that much. Coming together, I think, it's slow progress. And the trouble is, of course, you get to a point where you live in it and you're reasonably comfortable. And then I have actually been focusing on the garden, just really because we wanted to get some of the perennials in, the trees and everything, before the middle of summer. So I did actually manage to get them in by the end of spring. I've got one more grape to go in, I think, and then we're pretty set. So and then the wall, obviously, husband's working on that over the Christmas holidays, but mostly it's done now. The builders have gone away. They've got a few bits to come back, tiny bits, maybe a day, to do a few things, and that's us. So it's a really nice feeling to be in and to be finished. So yeah, now I've got to look for a job. So yeah, anyway, Happy New Year to everyone.